unplugging that cord. So we are about to do our live stream. Well, we've started, but I'm about to open up the cages for Henry and Chip. And, oh, Knox is up there. I didn't even see him. Hey, buddy. He's in his hammock. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to show everybody the new house. And the first people who are going to get to see our Patreon, so if you're a patron, hopefully you'll get to see soon, and then we'll share with everyone. And of course, the Chins will still have a full bedroom because we have to pick a house that has a Chin room. But I'm very excited, even though it's kind of be bittersweet leaving here. All right, Henny and Chip, you ready to come out? Where's Henry? Henny. Oh, he's in the back corner. Okay. All right, guys. Come on out. Oh, I didn't put their dust house out. Okay, so if you've never seen Chinchilla dust bath before, this is the container, and it is plastic, but I don't leave it in the cage. You shouldn't leave it in the cage anyway, because too much dust can dry their skin out. But basically, chinchillas need to dust instead of taking water baths because their fur is too dense to dry properly. So, oh, and Chip here can't wait to get in, so he's just gonna start rolling. They're usually pretty good at taking turns, but Chip is just a little too anxious about the dust. Oh, you have 3 chinchillas. That's really cool. Having just 1 chinchilla is a lot, so I can understand having more than one is a lot of work. Hi, Shelly. They're so silly. My chinchilla got out of its cage this morning. Yeah, chins are fast. Oh, and now it's Chip's turn. Knox is behind us. He's in the cage. He's very, very patiently waiting, and so is Finn. They know that it's dust time. They can hear it and smell it. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Mavis. I'll tell Linus that you said hello. Does dust go all over the house? That's a good question. Yes, it does. And especially in this house because it doesn't have a very good HVAC system. That's why we have this unit right here to keep them cool during the summers. Oh, I forgot. So one thing I do, go away. Linus is kind of rude. So go, Chippy, go. I pull out this big piece of plastic. This is actually the liner that comes with these cages. And I just put it in front of Linus's cage because Linus is a little bit rude. And he likes to terrorize the chins. So I do that. So that Linus can't bother them. What is chinchilla dust made of? So it is made of, I think, blue cloud rock. I believe that's the word. It's supposed to replicate volcanic ash. And it's a natural, it's from mines in the US, I think in California. And it is a natural product. So you can't use like baby powder or, I think, what's the word, talc, I think, is something that people, or cornstarch maybe, that people have tried to use, but it's not really good for them. So the only thing you really can use is dust bath, specifically chinchilla dust. Yes, I promise we will be getting back to making more and new videos, but as we've been moving, I just literally haven't had any time to make new content, which is why we've been posting a lot of older content, repost stuff we haven't shared in a long time. So, you know, some of our newer followers get to see that, which is good. Also, I'm putting this here because Chip likes to get underneath the cage, and that's really annoying. Hi, Jenny. Wow, another person with 3 chinchillas. There's too many crazy people having more than 1 chinchilla. Just 1 chinchilla is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, so our next movie, I announced like probably a month ago before we knew we were moving, to be The Lion King or The Lion Chin. And once we're settled in the new house, that's my priority. And also, oh, Henny. Another priority is Henry is getting a cape made. That was our 100 Patreon goal. Basically, like, not reward, I can't think of the word. But we hit 100, so that means I'm going to make Henry his cape. And I have all the materials and everything. It's just, that's kind of a long process. And about a month ago, we found out we were going to be moving pretty quickly to Atlanta with our Italy honeymoon right in the middle of it. So it's been totally crazy. A chinchilla named Frank. That's so funny. Three black chinchillas? Wow. Oh, thanks so much, Lily. We're looking forward to making more. Okay, so they've had their dust long enough. They don't get to have dust the whole time. So usually I just give them their dust for a couple minutes, like once or twice a week. More like twice a week, because I do handle them a lot. Oh, wow, hi. I wonder what time is it in Malaysia? That's really cool. You have a hamster. That was my very first pet, was a hamster. I was probably too young for my hamster, but I did love him a lot. There wasn't a whole lot of education back then about small animals, so he probably needed a much bigger cage, but we did the best that we knew we could. What made you want to get chins? Well, I just sort of impulsed Henry, to be completely honest, because I was a freshman and I loved small animals. And I just was doing that thing where you're scrolling Pet Finder and I saw Henry and I really wanted him. Or actually, it was Craigslist. It wasn't Pet Finder. I scrolled both of those, but I saw Henry listed on Craigslist and I just really wanted him. And it took me about a year to really get used to having a chinchilla and learning about everything that they need. But it was worth it in the end, but it was pretty difficult, especially being in college. Are cats safe for chins? That's a good question. No, dogs and cats are not safe for chinchillas. Even if they're really calm and they're really obedient and they're really gentle and sweet, animals are still predators, or dogs and cats are still predators to chins. And in the chance that even if they were being playful, just a gentle nip could really hurt and maybe even kill a chinchilla, because they're very, very fragile. And also, dog and cat saliva has a bacteria in it that's really dangerous for chinchillas and other small animals too. So I see a lot of videos of like dogs licking guinea pigs and rabbits, and that's not healthy for them at all. It's very cute, but it's not a good thing. Can we get a scratch for Linus? Yeah, sure. If Linus will let me. Look at him. Wow. Hi, Liney. Hi. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, boy. Oh. Hi, Line. Hi, Line. It's not your turn yet. Oh, okay. Goodbye. He's offended. Finn. Finn is so excited to come out. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I've been on the Chinchilla subreddit a few times. I used to be way more active, like a few years ago, but I haven't thought about it in a while. But yeah, I've been on there a few times. Why did I make this channel? Well, it started on TikTok actually, and YouTube, and was kind of the last channel I started growing, but really, I started it just for entertainment purposes. I like making videos, and Henry was pretty unique. I could make all kinds of videos with him for my friends and family, and then when the pandemic started, my friends were like, you should post stuff on TikTok, so that's how it started. Do I support LGBTQ? Of course. After you moved in your new house, could you please show us the Chin House tour? Of course we will, yes. We'll definitely do that. Say hi to every chin and scratch them, please. Okay, so for those of you who are new or who don't know their names, this is Henry. And he is, oh my gosh, what, is he going to be 11 or 12? This is going to be 11 or 12. Well, he's going to take a drink, so I'm not going to scratch him. But Chip is like 9-ish, I think. And he's a beige chinchilla. He came after Henry. He doesn't want me to scratch him. He's very sassy about getting scratched. And then over here we have Knox. And I'm going to be careful because they all want to come out right now, which they should not be coming out yet. And Knox is like 7. And he is also very sassy about getting scratches. I am not going to open this right now because Finn will come right out and they cannot come out yet. And then, of course, Linus. Linus is like, he's like 5 or 6, I want to say. And he is typically pretty good with scratches, but not right now. And then Finn, our new one. He is very mischievous, but very sweet also. He does actually like to get scratches, but right now is playtime and he does not want scratches. So if I open this cage, he's going to come flying out. Finn the Fearless Bean, that's right. I posted on Patreon. Shelly's a patron, and I posted on there. My mom took care of the chins while we were in Italy, and wow, sorry to interrupt, Henry has just been having a very nice drink for a long time now. But that's what she said about Finn, because he is kind of a little mischievous guy. He is super cute and super fun, but now you can't get out now, can you? And Knox will not jump down. He's not really a jumper. Finn is. He will jump. If I had a new chinchilla, what color would it be? Well, not gonna have a new chinchilla. And if, I don't think they're very common, but I guess at some point, because there's no more chinchillas for sure. Definitely not. 5 is absolutely the max. But if I had to, if someone was like, you are forced to get another chinchilla, and I had to pick a different color, I would probably pick a brown velvet. They're really, really pretty and really cute and very unique. Yeah. How do you raise one? Or how is it to raise one? Because I kind of want one. It's kind of challenging. Oh, Chippy, you thought you were going to get Henry. He said no. Henry rejected you. It's kind of, it's a lot of research and a lot of trial and error and learning and money spent and getting used to having a loud, messy animal and having the house cold and also having a pet that really doesn't want much to do with you, because chins are just not very cuddly. And then you realize, I'm going to have this animal for 15 to 20 years and, I can't even really hold it. So it's kind of like it might not be a good pet for most people. But, if you like the idea of exotic pets and, not really handling them much, then it would be, maybe a good pet for you. And if you have some disposable income, because they can be pretty expensive, especially vet visits. They always have some sort of dental disease, and Linus, has had his foot problems, and a couple of them have had like eye irritations and stuff, and it's kind of expensive to see an exotic vet. Oh, thank you so much. How many toys do you need for chins? Well, it's not. Chippy is being really irritating. It's not so much as how many, but that you should just always have, I guess, maybe 2 or 3 would be a numerical answer that you can have loose in the cage, or more. It depends if you have a nice big cage. I like to have them about 4 sticks or 4 chew things at a time, and they might not chew them right away, but that's okay. So that's the basket of like chew things, and I give them a couple if I see that they're out or low on sticks. But yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, yes, thank you for answering that, Scarlett. So yeah, all of mine came from sort of random places. Henry, I got him in Kennesaw, Georgia, when I lived there and I was going to school there. And he was from a family trying to find him a home on Craigslist. And then Chip came from a rescue. Oh, it was actually a hoarding case in Pennsylvania. And Linus and Knox came from like a friend of a friend in West Virginia, and then Finn came from actually a follower in Chicago, and it just sort of happened to work out for her to give him to me. She drove him to me, and that was very helpful. She gave him his cage and everything, so it was sort of the right time for us. How do I join Patreon? Oh, thank you for asking. If you go to our link tree, which should be in our YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok bio links, it should say link tree. That's one of the links on there is Patreon. Chippy, you stop doing that. Chip desperately wants to get behind cages. It drives me crazy. Where can you buy chinchillas? So I would really recommend getting them from rescues. Don't go to pet stores. They don't take very good care of their chinchillas. And also, I don't really believe that animals like chinchillas should be available to just be purchased, window shopped for. That's just not right. People should really, you know, it shouldn't be, there shouldn't be Black Friday sales for chinchillas. You know what I mean? So I don't really support pet stores selling chinchillas and other small animals because I just don't really think it's right. So I would say check out your local rescues. You can go on Pet Finder too and see if there are any near you there. Otherwise, I would recommend, well, that's it. That's really the only way. I don't know much about breeders, but I do know that there are breeders who are probably better than pet stores. And no, they cannot go on walks. Those rats are huge. Well, if they were rats, yes, they would be really huge. Yeah, it is sad how animals are, especially in pet stores. It's like people don't really care about small animals. And that's another reason I like being able to share with big audiences. Like, yeah, these little guys have personalities. They feel things. So how often do I sand bathe them? And I think you mean dust bath, just to be clear. Sand is not safe for chinchillas, but yes, dust bath. I give them a dust bath about twice a week, and it lasts about 5 minutes. Whoa. So sure, I can pick one up. They both just went into this thing. Oh, here's Henry. Nope. There goes Henry. Whoa, Henry just took off. Hey, Chippy. You want to come out, Chippy? It's almost Finn and Knox's turn. So I might just go ahead and let Finn and Knox out because they're both in their cage now. So I'll pick one up in just a second. Let's see. They do love their zoomies. Yes, Henry is my favorite. He was my first, and he's very, very, very sweet. And that's unlike most chinchillas. Hi, Noxie. Okay, so let's get, this is Finn and Knox's dust house. I'm gonna put it here, and they're going to be very, very excited. Hi, Knox. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, are you ready? So I'm just gonna open up the cage here. Come on down, Noxie. Finn is already over there. Oh, there he goes. So, I wonder if Finn will. Oh, Finn does not. Gosh. Knox is like, can you wait a second? How do you clean the chinchilla dust out of your vacuum filters? Well, you just have invest in a shop vac, first of all. because they can really handle chinchilla dust. Regular vacuums die from chinchilla dust, seriously. It's you want to get of course pet specific vacuums. And oh my goodness, Finn is so cute when he rolls around. Do they like darkness or lightness more? I just leave a lamp on for them. In the evening, in the daytime, I just let the window light come in through the shades, so it's dark, but like it's not pitch black. Just because they usually sleep when it's sunny out. Yeah, so the chinchilla dust that I get is Oxbow Poof, and you just order it on Amazon. What time is it for us? Let's see, right now it's like 9:20 p.m. Hi! And sometimes I play with the chins at night, like nighttime, and sometimes I play with them around dinner time. Hey! No, no, no. So Finn likes to come over here and bother Linus. They really bother each other. My chinchilla is super sassy. She tries to eat everything. Yep, that's most chinchillas. The only one who doesn't do that is Chip. He's kind of weird. He doesn't really go out of his way to try to chew on things for some reason. How's their lifespan? Long. It's a lot longer than people realize. Most chins live about 15 years, but a lot of them will live to 20 or longer, and you kind of have to prepare for that because that's a long commitment. You know, hamsters and rats live a couple years, and chinchillas live almost 20, which is really, really different, and not a lot of people realize that. Yeah, it is pretty long. You have guinea pigs. I love guinea pigs. When did I get my first one? I got Henry about 11 years ago, which is crazy. They are challenging to take care of. What do they do after the dust bath? Nothing. They'll just start shaking off and... Oh, Noxie, that's very rude. So, Nox is just telling Finn I'm in charge, basically. That's all. But Finn is really chill, and that's where they get along. Fortunately. Yeah, sometimes they get zoomies, like Scarlett said, after dust, which is really cute. Did you see Finn? He did a little twist. They get excited after dust, for sure. Impressive barrels, that's right. Oh, Nox is just like sitting right here. Are chinchillas fragile? That's a really good question. Yes, they are very fragile. In fact, their little rib cages are considered floating rib cages because they're not really connected to their spines as far as I know. It's like, oh, Nox. Oh. It's just like cartilage, and they're very, very breakable. And their little bones are like toothpicks. Are they heavy? No, they're not too heavy. They range from like 15 or 500 grams to like 1,200, and that's on the heavy end. That's a lot of females are kind of heavy. What treats do you recommend? We like dried hibiscus and dried rose hips. Those are my favorites. So they eat. Hey, what are you doing over here? Go. Yeah, you can't fit behind there, silly. What was I answering? What do they eat? They eat mostly pellets and lots and lots of Timothy hay. Primarily Timothy hay. And that trash can is usually full of Timothy hay, but since we're moving, I've just been using this bag of Oxbow. But Oxbow... Oh! Finn, what are you doing, Finn? I'm gonna touch him. Ooh! Was it intentional to get all males? Yes, absolutely. As soon as you have a male and a female together, They can reproduce so fast, and baby chins are not easy to take care of. And also, I don't really think it's ethical to just sort of casually breed animals. So I would always say, definitely stick with one gender if you're going to get small animals, because they really do reproduce very, very quickly and very easily. And baby chinchillas are not easy to take care of. Noxie, what are you doing? Yes, my favorite is Henry. Are chinchillas like bunnies? They have some similarities, but to be honest, I've never had a bunny. So I don't know really how it is having one, but they have some similar personalities, I think. They're both soft. They are both pretty smart. But bunnies are more involved care-wise, I think, because they really need to be mostly free-roam pets like a cat or a dog. They should not really live in a cage, as far as I know. The metal wall protectors, these are actually just pea guards from Quality Cage Crafters, I think, said it. Or maybe it's Bass Equipment. Oh, sorry, buddy. I pinched you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Where did you get all the toys and playthings for your chins in the room? A lot of it came from Wooden Stuff GA on Etsy, which is WOODNSTUFFGA. This is, like, for example, like this. This is so cool. This thing is from him. And some of it I just made. This thing is from Amazon. I think it's a Safe Haven XL, Felix and Fido. It's great. I love this thing. Let me think. Some of this stuff I made, like this big thing right here, I actually made this. You can just kind of play around with kiln-dried pine and see what you can make. And then these toys and sticks over here, I just kind of get from various sellers. This is from Oxbow. This is just like a Timothy Hay tunnel, and this was too. And you can get those on Amazon or Chewy or PetSmart if that's your best option. Hi, Nezuko. How are they so cute? That's a good question. I don't know. They're very cute. Oh. Ooh. Oh. What are you doing, Finn? Is it true that chinchillas are nocturnal? They're actually crepuscular, which means they're awake at dawn and dusk. And, oh, no. You're not going over there. So, for me, the chins are kind of awake around between like 7 and 10 in the morning. And then around dinner time. And they do sleep a little bit during the nighttime, but I definitely hear them awake, running on their wheels. It's very loud. Well, we both have, steady income, so that makes it a little bit easier to have exotic pets. So, I always say it's best to wait until you can, afford something expensive before getting a chinchilla. So, I wasn't super smart getting Henry before I was ready. I'm lucky I had some parents who could support me in case anything happened to Henry. But, if you think, what is he doing? If you think that's might not be something that you can handle, like vet bills like that, I'd say wait. So this is Finn, and he's our newest chinchilla for anybody here who hasn't met Finn yet. I want to say, he's like 7, I think. I don't remember how old he is. Do they get into a lot of mischief? Oh, yes. Lots of mischief. Who is the cheapest chinchilla? I think I saw that question. Well, I guess that would be a tie for Nox, Linus, and Finn, because they were all just given to me. Henry technically was the most expensive. He was $80 and Chip was $75. But Henry came with a cage and everything, so I don't know the value there. Chip was maybe the most expensive. Yeah, they get into everything. That's why they can't be free roam pets, because they just chew and eat everything. And it's really dangerous for them and really destructive for your property. So they can't be free roam. Yes, they are loud. They do make like noise sometimes, but more importantly, they need wheels to run in, like big, nice wheels like this. That's safe for them. And yes, they are very loud. Well, 150, yeah, usually those high prices are pet store prices, and maybe, or sorry to assume, I mean, usually whenever I've seen pet store prices, they're like 150 or more. Um, and breeders are even more than that. The rescues are honestly the best way. It's much more affordable usually, and they'll help educate you about how to take care of a chin too. They are very, very fast. Chinchilla's name is Poof. Is that a good name? Yes, that's an amazing name. This chinchilla's name is Finn. Yeah, they're pretty hard to take care of. But most of it is just learning at first, and then it gets easier once you know how to take care of them. But really, the thing that makes them hard pets is that they need to be cold, in a cold house or a cold room, and they live a really long time, and they're not very cuddly or snuggly, and they're very messy. So it can be really difficult to deal with all of that for like 20 years. So Finn is like 7. He is not bite me. Finn has not ever shown any sort of human aggression. There was one time he bit me accidentally because he was trying, unfortunately, to get to Linus. He does not like Linus at all. I can't blame him though, because Linus is a little bit rude to other chinchillas, and by that I mean he's very vicious. Oh. Yeah. That happens. Most chinchillas aren't very affectionate, or they aren't very loving, or they don't seem to be. They have ways of showing affection. It's just not typical, like a cat or a dog might give affection. And that's not always the right pet for everyone, and that's okay. Is there much difference between having a pet male chin versus female? Of course, I've never had a female chinchilla, so I couldn't tell you from my experience, but I've heard that females can be a little actually sassier and not as affectionate as males. I mean, it's going to be different with every chinchilla, but that's what I've heard. And females do spray urine, and they have pretty good aim, as far as I know. Pick up, please. Let me see. Oh, you're getting one tomorrow? Go binge watch our care videos, definitely, so you can be as prepared as possible. So, I'll try to pick up Finn real quick. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's still holding the stick? Oh. Oh my god, that scared me. I didn't know Nox had come back out. I thought there was something in this room. It's just Noxie. Hi, Noxie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What is it, Nox? Pick it up. Well, I'll pick up Nox. Hi. Hi. Look at this little void. Oh, he's so handsome. He's so handsome. Oh, sorry, Finn. I put him right on you. I should dress Finn up as a ninja, huh? Oh, my goodness, Noxie, what are you doing? What are you doing? See, look at him, look at him. Oh, he drives me crazy. Finn is so messy. He just did all of this. Just now. Oh. Why are you so messy, buddy? Oreo is a very cute name. Instead of doing homework, I'm watching the cutest animals on YouTube. Well, you can do both. I would hate for you to miss homework, but you know, Linus would say that he's more important than homework. So, does Knox mount Finn as much now? No, much less. He probably, whenever we come out for playtime, he does it like once, very briefly, but not in the cage. I don't ever see him doing it in the cage. It's just an excitement thing, and also just a reminder I'm in charge. My chinchilla loves it when I read out loud to him. That's so cute. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. Ages. Yes. So okay, so how old is Linus? Is 4 and Henry is like 11, I think. I think that's the range. How do they feel about other animals? Well, they don't really interact. Linus is rage running. Yeah, the hexagons, those come from Wooden Stuff GA. And that's an Etsy shop. I highly recommend. They're very, very good. Yeah, if you'd like a chinchilla, I would watch our care videos seriously, because that's gonna have all the information most, important to get set up, like cages, diet, and then enrichment type stuff. I would say, though, make sure you understand kind of what you're getting into, because it's going to be like 15 to 20 years of a little animal who is kind of indifferent to humans, and some, that's great for some people, but most people kind of like the affection of like a dog or a cat. And chins just aren't that, and they also need to be really cold, and they're expensive. It can be difficult. Yes, very normal for them to chew on wood. And it's a good thing, because they need to wear their teeth down. Oh yeah, we'll definitely make more mini movies, Courtney. Once I am in the new chin room with the new studio, then we will be all good. Until then, we are moving the house. Fanny. Oh my goodness, Fanny. You may not do that. Go. Teddy's 5 or 4. She's like 4 or 5. No, she's 4. She just turned 4. Finn is being so naughty with that thing. Hey, go. Yes, I do keep a nightlight on, so I keep that lamp on over there. Because they do wake up during the night, and I want them to be able to see. Well, that's just how their bodies work. They poop a whole lot. Henry's first birthday. Henry was already a year old, I think, when I adopted him. But his first birthday, and also I don't know when he was born. I think I decided his birthday was in January or something. He does. His tail is very pretty. Oh. All right, Finny, you got to go back so Lenny can come out and have his dust bath. Come on, go. The hexagons are from Wooden Stuff GA on Etsy. Okay, pal. Oh, he's gonna make this difficult, huh? Okay, come on. Oh, no! Did you see him popcorn? That was a frustration popcorn. All right, come on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go in your cage. Go. Go on in. There we go. Okay, buddy. Oh, he's frustrated. Sorry, pal. It's Liney's turn. Hi, Line. Okay. Oh, it's funny. You know, we did a Stranger Things, like, intro. It's kind of old. I'll have to go find it. I can repost it. You ready, Liney? Oh, I forgot your dust house. Whoa. Oh, he is so ready. Hi. Hi, Line. Go ahead. Is it normal for Chins to have stained fur from marking her territory? No. Chins usually shouldn't have stained fur. It might mean she's, like, sleeping where she's peeing. In which case, I would try to move some stuff around to see if you can get her to sleep somewhere else or pee somewhere else. For redness, I would use Bag Balm. You can also use vitamin E oil, but if it looks really red, I would go to the vet, to be honest, because they'll be able to give you a prescription ointment and kind of give you some help there. But you can, if it's just they're dry, Bag Balm and vitamin E oil are good. No, they don't live all in the same cage. So this is Linus's cage, this is Finn and Nox's cage, and that's Henry and Chip's cage. You have to bond chinchillas for them to be able to live together. Otherwise, they will definitely fight. What are you doing? What are you doing, Lion? What are you doing, Liney? If they bite me, what will happen? Well, that would hurt. Yeah, they've gotten sick before. Usually it's pretty simple. Just go to the vet, get some medicine. They can be kind of picky about taking meds. So hopefully, the vet will give you a medicine that's flavored so it's not as hard. But yeah, that can be a challenge. Yeah, fleece is, I used to use fleece as bedding, but it gets smelly quickly because that's what they're going to be peeing on. So I went back to bedding. I like aspen, and I like pine if it's kiln dried, obviously, but it just has a much better, more forgiving smell, even with pee on it. Aw, thanks, Chloe. How do I come up with their names? My friend came up with Henry's name, actually. Chip, my husband, came up with, and Linus and Nox were already named, and then Finn, my husband, picked. I didn't name them, actually. Actually, maybe I did name Chip. I forget who picked Chip's name. But, ew, Liney. Yuck, he just peed. Oh, Linus. Oh, Linus. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, did you hear that? What are you doing? Look at that. Look at that. Look at him dancing. Linus is very, very, very comfortable with me. As you can see, I am not putting any pressure on him. This is just him laying on my hand. What are you doing, Line? What are you doing? He and I have a very nice bond, which is really special. Aw, thanks, Felicia. Linus does seem to pee during playtime. I think it's a territorial thing. It's irritating. Linus is so cute. What are you doing, Lion? You're being crazy. No, 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 no. Oh, he's not supposed to have any more dust. How much does it cost? Well, I guess it depends on where you get a chinchilla. Chins from breeders are going to be a lot more expensive. Then you have pet stores, just kind of in the middle. But you should never go to a pet store for a chinchilla. And then you have rescues, and those are going to be the most modestly priced, I think. But that's the most ethical way, and rescues can also help educate you about chins. I know, he's getting zoomies. He's very excited. Do chinchillas lick you? You know, I guess if you have something on your fingers that they want to lick off, but not really. Mine don't really do that, at least. Yes, Jaws was awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Next up is Lion King, and we haven't done it yet because right when we announced we were going to do Lion King, we knew we were going to move. So it just, everything started getting chaotic, and I didn't have time. But I will. We definitely will. How do you know if a chin is sick? That's a good question, because it can be really hard to tell, because chins hide illness and injury very well, because they're prey animals. So things to look out for are like lethargy, not eating and drinking, sometimes specific things like drooling, that's like dental disease, or if it seems like they're trying to eat, but it's just making a big powdery mess in the food bowl, or if their eyes are really, really watery, there's, obviously limping or something like that. But typically, when you see your chinchilla, if they seem sick or injured, you got to go to the vet right away. Because once you see it, that means it's probably getting serious. That's an interesting question. If I had kids, would I let them play with them? Honestly, I don't know. Probably not. I don't really consider chinchillas to be kid-friendly pets, but I suppose if you were someone like me and you were very serious about how to care for them and how to handle them, you could do it in a safe way, for sure. But I'm always nervous about kids and chins because I don't think a kid would mean any harm, but I think it's a really easy reflex to squeeze when an animal is falling or jumping or escaping. It's just a instinct. And that's not to blame kids at all, but it can be fatal if you squeeze a chinchilla, even accidentally. But I still think of squeezing mine. Oh God. I know, it is tempting. And I give Linus little squeezes. I go like this on his little belly, but that's as whoa, Linus. That's as much as we can squeeze them. We have to do gentle squeezes, or else. They can. I think they can go into GI stasis. I think. I know that's a bunny thing for sure. I don't know if that's the right word for it for chins or not. Maybe Scarlett or Eric knows that. Yes, okay, they can. Favorite animal besides the chins? That is really difficult. I've always loved otters and dogs, of course. Huge dog lover. Whiny, what are you doing? What was that? What was that? Oh, he's like, let me down. Let me down. Aw, thanks, Tracy. How much does a chinchilla medical bill usually cost? Probably a few hundred, I'd assume. And if it was really serious, maybe more. Can I eat some human foods? Yeah. I think they can, well, I shouldn't say that that is a general statement. They can have plain oats and bee pollen, which I think people use bee pollen for some things. Hey, don't dig over there. Cut that out, Linus. But in general, no. Chins should not eat people food. There are some very specific examples, which are like plain Cheerios, plain unfrosted mini wheats, and oats. Oh, wow. Hi, Amy, and that is insane. $5,000 is crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's just... that happens sometimes. And they live so long, so you're gonna be paying for those things. Ew, Linus, don't do that. Ew, what the heck? Yeah, so we have a dog. Her name's Teddy. She's downstairs, but we do have videos of her kind of sporadically. But I can post her again. One of the naughtiest things the Chins have done, yeah, so somebody pulled off one of these magnets at some point. And I don't want to name any names, but I think it was him. And took it in there and chewed it up. And I don't know where the pieces went, so I have to assume that whoever it was ate it. And fortunately, everybody's okay, but that's why they are now up much higher. So, also chewing up the, door frames and stuff, that's definitely naughty, but that's just what Chins do. Well, I don't know if you can keep them from being sick. Sometimes things just happen, but just wash your hands. Use proper care. Keep your food separate from other things so they doesn't get contaminated. Clean out your water bottle frequently. Just general hygiene. Keep the cage clean. Stuff like that. A black mini schnauzer the size of them? Wow, that's really small. Cheerios are a good one, but some Chins, just FYI, some Chins are sensitive to gluten. Or maybe I don't know if there's gluten in Cheerios. I can't recall. But yeah, I think so. Yeah. But wheat too, and oats. Like sometimes Chins are really sensitive to those three things. So if your chin gets soft poop after eating those, then that's that might not be a treat for your chin. Yeah, I think they're long-tailed chins. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. No, the chins are not easy to clean up after. They're very messy, and dust is really hard to clean. And like bedding is really hard to clean, and hay is really annoying to clean. Believe it or not, the easiest thing about cleaning them up is their poop. It's just like little pieces of cereal. It's super easy. Oh, what are you doing, Liney? What was that? Give me that. What are you doing? What are you doing, Line? Finn causes me the most trouble right now. The smallest is Henry. What are you doing, Line? He still got that stick. What are you doing, Line? What are you doing with that? He's thinking. I don't know if he's going to... Your chin's name is Thumper? That's really cute. Contemplative ninja mode. Oh, you want this one? Oh. I know. I want to know what he's thinking too. What are you doing, Lime? What are you thinking about? Oh, he tried to throw it just then, but it didn't really work. Oh, this one? Wow, look at you go. What are you doing, Liney? Here, you go. Yes, they grab stuff without me handing it to them all the time. That's how they play with their toys and eat and stuff. They use their hands for everything. Oh my goodness, look at his little belly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. Yeah, so they don't get to just be on the furniture chewing it up. But if they do, they do. What do I do if my chinchilla is on the FBI watch list for stealing oats? Yeah, I don't know. If you figure it out, let me know. Liney, are you gonna clean your whiskers or something? You look so cute. You look so round. Look how round he looks. Yeah, Amy, I definitely will. I've gotten hay blocks before. Once we're down in Atlanta, I'll see if I can get a big box like you got. That's a good idea. Look at Finn. Finn's so sleepy. He's so cute. What are you doing, Lime? What are you doing? You thinking? Wow. Linus is so plump. Linus is the most competitive for sure. Where do you get the metal pan? I have a Critter Nation cage. You can get them from you get them from Bass Equipment, I think it's called. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this boy. Oh, he's so cute. Do small squeezes. So small. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Quality Cage Crafters. Yep. Little boxing gloves, that would be so cute. So they don't take up the whole upstairs, but they do have a bedroom. This room is a bedroom. So the next house also has a bedroom for them. Oh my goodness. Hi, Lauren. Oh my gosh, he's like, don't scratch me. Don't scratch me. No, they don't really want to cuddle. They kind of just exist. They accept scratches sometimes. But that's pretty much on their terms. Yeah. Oh no, Linus is not in the mood for scratching. Oh my gosh. But just look at him. Ugh. Thanks, Shelly. It is most definitely stressful. No. I would say no to pet stores, definitely. That can be really, it's just, rescues are definitely better. If they jumped up to the fan up there, I would be very impressed. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Liney. What are you doing? What are you doing, Liney? You're so cute. All right. No, sir. Oh, gosh. Okay. Of course. Liney, it's time. Come on, buddy. Let's see if I can pick him up. See if he'll do his little... Ooh. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. There you go. It's time. It is time. Does he hate if you call him a guinea pig? I don't know if he really cares, but Linus probably would care. Linus doesn't want to be called anything but Linus or Your Highness or Sir or King. That's his title. Yes, buddy. Oh my goodness. He's such a cutie. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And if you want to be in on the private live stream when we get to the new house, join us on Patreon. Otherwise, I will see you the next time I see you, and I'll try to get some more content in the works. But for now, thanks for hanging around and joining us on the live stream tonight. And good questions. Everyone had really good questions. So yeah, I will see you all next time. Oh, Finn. Oh, his little tail. Oh, he's like, please don't do that. Anyway, good night, everyone. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Bye.